Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a great and wonderful day. Well, we have some racism afoot. Yes, I understand that it's almost a really annoying and atrocious word to keep be using in this modern day, considering the word racist is pretty much lost all meaning. But of course, we may have something to go with this here. We have this from the Post Millennial. We have Texas mother who blames son's life-threatening injuries on white couple arrested for lying to police. Oh, that sounds so bad. Let's read. A Texas mother was arrested on Saturday for allegedly making false statements to police about her 2-year-old son's life-threatening injuries sustained in February, in which he had suffered internal injuries, burns, and a lacerated liver. Shelby Martinez, 30, was arrested on Saturday at her apartment complex where her son was injured and has been charged with making false statements to police, according to KFDX Wichita Falls. Authorities say Martinez and the boy's father, Thomas Gates, tried to cover up how their child received life-threatening injuries. Their 2-year-old son was allegedly run over by Gates when he was backing out with his vehicle, but the couple blamed it on an unknown white couple, according to police. Martinez and Gates are both black. Well, this is kind of obvious by the way they look in here, but I digress. Gates was arrested in February, several days after the incident, for the same charge after claiming clean to the police about how the incident was played out. According to authorities, Gates told them that a car driven by an unknown white female and male had pulled out of a parking spot at the Maverick and Maureen apartments on Ridgeway and hit his son as he and his family were getting into their car. After Martinez was questioned by police, they claimed that the details of her account were different from Gates. Martinez was reportedly combative at the Fort Worth hospital and refused to give an interview to police. Forensic evidence showed that Gates had lied to police about the location of where his child had been hit. Detectives found his blood in the parking lot of their apartment complex, not across the street, which Gates had stated to police. Gates, who was out on bond, informed police that he wanted to change his story and said that he accidentally backed over his son, who had run behind the car. His second statement was corroborated by 2 other children present in the car at the time of the incident. Martinez, warrant for the same charge, according to the police, was served on September 16th when they spoke with her during an unrelated call at a apartment building, the outlet reports. Yes, so I am going to assume these are people that were trying to, what you would say, try to cash in on that said racism, right? Where that racism has led down to things that were not really real. It just discusses me on how our society today is just really emphasizing on white people, and white people are bad, and white people can't do anything, which is really disgusting. I don't think all white people are bad, the same thing as I don't think all black people are bad, although their actions and a lot of videos of them are making me think otherwise. But of course, it's just disgusting to have this. Now, when we see an actual degenerate racist, and it was part of a man that was going on a killing spree on Twitch, which was thankfully banned, and he happened to be a white person, and we learned that it was due to for actual racial reasons. You didn't see a lot of white people trying to cover up for him, right? You didn't even see a lot of the GOP or anybody for that matter covering him for him, right? So by that conclusion, we can tell that this country is not a racist piece of garbage. But again, we're going to go through this a bit of article here. I don't think we're going to read this entire thing, but we may. BLM activist claims she was the victim of hate crimes, including arson. Video shows she started the fire. So yeah, this is something that is, also another thing here as well. Vertebo University in Wisconsin has concluded its investigation into the shocking hate crime, hoaxes, and arson attack. It will be expelling the student. The university's statement strongly suggests Victoria Yonaka is that student. So we're seeing a lot of things here that that these people are going to continuously go on and blame people and others for things that they did not do, and it's just the way it is. Like the black people, as what I'm seeing here, that the way I see here is that a lot of black people, in particular, are going out and doing hate crimes or hate crimes that did not exist. And this is what I've noticed from a lot of people that do this, is that they want the clout, they want the attention from people that they get for for all these hate crimes, and then they also want the money that will also benefit them as well. And it's disgusting. And I think that doing false hate crimes in any regard should be immediately punished. It is just the way I see it. I think you should serve at least an average of 3 to 5 years of jail time for falsifying a hate crime, because there is no reason for us to hate onto each other. We are all equal in the society. We're all fighting in the society, and I think Oliver Anthony's song kind of really made us come together. Is the best way I guess so I can describe it right now. In this scenario, and that's the way it is. We're all living. We're all here, living and trying to get by, along with this terrible inflation and the government coming down on our necks and all this stuff, and it's just disgusting. And we're all suffering. Every last one of us, when it comes down to Democrat or Republican. And I think the more sane people that are Democratic are probably not naturally insane. They are probably somewhat normal, and they are not too insane. The other people, which I call the far left, the communists, well, they're a different story. They are not right in the head, they have mental issues, and they should probably be put into asylum, which for some other reason we decided to close for whatever reason. But I digress. These false statements is disheartening and disgusting in every regard. And it's a constant thing that this is going to be happening here. And we just need to find a way to stop it and stop all the hate crimes. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, share, as always. Take care.